Okay, so the information provided prior to the question says f of x equals 0.28x minus 2.9. The given function f models the length in centimeters cm of above ground growth, known as shoot length, of cotton seedlings after emerging from seeds, where x represents the seed mass in milligrams and is between 68 and 80, right? Like that's how I read that. X is between 68 and 80. So the actual question is, which of the following is a graph of the model? Well, we got to take what we've been given. So we know, what do we know about x? We know x is somewhere between 68 and 80. So then choice A looks like 68 to 80. That looks good. Choice B, same. So that looks good. Choice D, also 68 to 80. And so we can't find our answer based upon the x values. So let's use the y value. And for that, I'm going to just rewrite this. F of x equals 0.28x minus 2.9. Let's find out, what do I expect? Let's just use 68 actually. What do I expect to have when x is equal to 68? So I can just plug this in. So I'm using this strategy called plug in information from the question, right? The question provided these potential values of x, right? It says x exists between 68 and 80. The question provided this linear equation, this f of x. So I'm going to just plug this in, because whatever I get for f of x when I plug in 68, right? F of x equals 0.28 times 68 minus 2.9. In fact, this should say f of 68, right, to be accurate. So f of 68 equals that. I go to my calculator and I find out what that is. What is 0.28 times 68? I got 19.04 minus 2.9. So I'm getting that this should be equal to 16.14. So which graph gives me that? So it looks like choice A. Yeah, that looks like that could be 16. Choice B, that's above 20, so B is gone. Choice C, that's way up here at 35, so C is gone. And choice D, we're at 0 basically, so D is gone. So choice A is the only answer that makes any sense, right? So here's the benefit of understanding how to use the slope-intercept form of an equation, of a line, how to plug x values in that we've been provided, how to compare that to the actual visuals in our graphs. But pretty straightforward question. So just know how to take that information, extract it from the question, so you know what you're plugging in to your calculator.